And we are live. What's going on, art students and change makers? There's another episode of Art for Change podcast. Today is Soul Food Sunday, and I am your host, Mississippi Sexual, and my co-host is in the building.
You already know it's your boy BU because that's all you gotta do. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Man, had a Marshall. What's up now?
I'm here, but I don't know how much of here I am.
We finna find out in this episode, man. How y'all weekend been, brothers?
It's been busy. Like prepping. I'm prepping to leave and everything. I actually worked today, actually, and it was so hot, bro. I was like, "Hey, everybody, we're going home early." So yeah, but yeah, just prepping and this my last week, so it's like it's a lot of stuff you got to think about, and then because you always forget something, always. So I got to start thinking. What about you, Marshall?
I made stuffed shells today. Made stuffed
Mm.
shells for dinner.
Speaking of food, okay, I got it. Okay, you, Mister. I think you're on mute.
I am on mute. I'm over here running my mouth. I said, I see Marshall over there. I said, I see Marshall over there in the self position. I said, yeah. What you know about some stuffed shells, Marshall?
Ricotta cheese, egg, Parmesan cheese,
Yeah.
mozzarella cheese, Hamburg, ground Hamburg. Yes.
Yes, sir. He said he said he know a little something. I'm basically he worked this week. You excited about your transition, man?
We'll see when I get there.
So you not? Go ahead.
I'm straddling the fence actually.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I need work. Yeah, work is work,
Straddling the fence because you gotta leave home, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. No one likes to leave home.
Yeah, you do the same thing. So yeah. But other than that, we'll see how it goes, I can usually tell within the first week, like I need to find some other shit. But yeah.
Everything's gonna go smooth, brother. You know what I mean? Gotta go into it looking at that, optimistically from the jump. We gotta go into things looking at the positive outcome of things and being hopeful for positive outcomes for things before they become to fruition, if you will.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, so with that being said, because we're driving. So how was your traveling experience
Oh
just
yeah,
now?
man. I am no longer in the DFW no more. I am in Jacksonville, Florida. My job has transitioned, and I'm going to be going to night shift also. So we may end up having to do some pre-recorded shows. But yes, I traveled from Texas to Jacksonville, Florida over the weekend. I made a road trip out of it. We stopped in New Orleans. We spent the night in New Orleans. Walked on Bourbon Street and Canal. Then we stopped in Pensacola. Was able to see some of the clear beaches out there. Stick our toes in the sand. And now we over here in Jacksonville. We on the Riverwalk. So we over here in the little bay of Jacksonville. Very beautiful area.
With that good view too. Yeah.
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 So yeah, all in all, man, it was a very beautiful weekend, and we got to see a lot of nice parts of America. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
I took advantage of Interstate I-10.
Mm. Speaking of soul food, have you looked up restaurants ahead of time or like that you want to try while you're in Florida?
Speaking of soul food, my friends, you Mann Hatta and Montana Cobain have all spoke to me about this Sunny's barbecue. So, and I seen a big ass billboard about Sunny barbecue too. So at this point, you know, we gotta go see what this Sunny barbecue is all about. Yeah.
You said you hit up. You hit up the hotel, restaurant and room service in New Orleans. What was that about? What did you have there?
I did, man. I had a damn $25 burger. And let me tell you, that was a good ass damn burger too. I was talking shit. I was like, $24, all it is a burger and a fry. Like, I was like, shit, I'm hungry. I don't want to go nowhere. We just been on the road all night. Fuck it. You know, I ain't never even ordered room service before. It was a nice little hotel. I got a crazy discount. Super.com. They need to give me a affiliate deal because super.com is a great hotel if you want to save you some money. I mean, it's a great website if you want to save some money on hotels. Yes. We ended up saving, I think it was $150 off the hotel. We stayed in a little skyscraper hotel downtown New Orleans. It was very nice. And we ordered room service. The damn burger came up steaming, piping, fucking hot. The burger was about as big as my face. The fries was fucking delicious, and they were potato fries, not like, you know, little bag fries. They was actually like you could tell it was a potato that he sliced and made fries out of. Shit was good.
Was it steak fries or shoestring fries?
It was steak fries, bro. It was good. It was good.
Oh yeah, everything's be hitting. Yep.
It was good, brother. It was good. It hit the damn spot. The burger was so damn big, so good, I couldn't even finish it, and every bite was delicious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't one of those frozen patty burgers. It was like, you know, he went and mashed some hamburger meat and made a patty. Yeah, it was good.
Onion or no onion?
Onion.
Okay, was it the critters or was it the uncooked circle round one that they just give you the lettuce with the tomato there that they just plop on the plate?
That's the one they did. The second one.
The lettuce and tomato and the onion that they just plop on the plate.
Yeah. With a pickle. The long pickle, not the little circle ones. It was good, man. Shit was good. I was like, yeah. Burger with piper hot burnt my goddamn mouth as soon as I bit into it. I was like, okay. He made this to order. Yeah. This was made just for me. They ain't just down there making burgers and I just got one like Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Nah. This burger was made especially for room 219. So yeah, hell yeah.
Ketchup, mustard, or relish?
I dip into the ketchup. Yeah.
The burger or the burger and the fries?
The burger and the fries. With a few fries on top.
Okay. You want to hear a trick?
Talk to me.
You know the glass ketchup bottles, the Heinz 57?
Yes, that's what they gave me. Yes.
Okay. If you ever get a bottle and it won't come out, hit the 57 on the bottle and it will come out.
Huh. Say that shit again. Okay. So if you hit the 57 on the Heinz 57 bottle, if the ketchup is stuck, that's a trick to make it come on out of there.
Yes.
How about that? Learn something new every day, man.
Especially for Marshall.
Especially for Marshall. I love it. I love having Marshall as a friend, man. He's definitely very insightful. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who is stuck in their own way or stuck in a shell that looks like me, I advise you to get you some white friends.
Yes.
Get you some diversity in your fucking life. Please.
Yes,
and
definitely.
I like to reverse that comment and say the same exact thing.
Exactly.
Only get you some other friends.
You can call us Black Marshall. We ain't gonna beat you up, man.
Okay.
Get you some black friends. Exactly. I think it's both. I think it's helpful for everybody to actually get to know different people and different people's background, for sure. It will open your fucking eyes and it'll stop making you be so judgmental. And living only by the stereotypes that you know about a certain ethnicity, you know what I mean, or a certain background, you know. So I advise you to actually open your mouth and get to know some of these people, man. You see somebody in the elevator, don't be so uptight. Say hello. You know what I mean? I was sitting out there on the bench and I met a friend today, exchange numbers and all.
Mm.
You,
And I'm
you
an
could al-
intro. And I'm an
you could
introvert.
you could always end up on an episode of Undercover Boss.
Say so. I would love to do that. I would love to fucking do that. Or if not the undercover boss, but what's that show where they just go in and like a secret shopper? There you go. I would love
Yes.
to be like a secret fucking shopper because motherfuckers be treating me poorly just the way I look. So like I would love to be a fucking secret shopper. Like motherfucker, I get to write a report on your motherfucking ass and your terrible service. And it's and what's funny, being a black man, a lot of times it be your own people.
Mm-hmm. And you black, so and then like you're black already, but then you got dreads, so they really judging.
Listen,
Yeah.
I love my black queens, um, and I'm advocating for them, and I'm backing them whatever they're doing. But I wish my queens wouldn't treat me the way they treat me when they see me. Um, I get treated very poorly from um, my own community, my own ethnic community. Yeah. A lot of times I'm in a drive-through. As soon as I say hello, what do you want? Damn, baby. Damn, baby, do I know you? Shit, goddamn, I just came to get something to eat. Like, I mean, what's the animosity? And it's funny
Yeah.
because like you can, a lot of times the microphones is loud enough that you can hear when you're behind the person. You know what I mean? That's just ordered. So I can hear how you just talk to the gentleman in front of me. So why you give him a different customer service energy than you gave me just by me saying hello? Like, you know, and I know sometimes there's a camera right there so you can see who
Yep.
is ordering. Like I really feel like, you know, I get treated based on how I look in customer service a lot. If I go in places that is an expensive place, a lot of time I get treated like I can't afford to be in this place. Or what am I doing in this place? Even if it's people of color that is working there, even they will treat me like I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, that's crazy.
What about the work, like your work area?
What
You
you
ever
mean?
been
Well, you know, it's
witness
politics and
prejudice?
everything. Well, you know, it's
Yeah.
politics and everything. So, like, you know, at work, it don't even have to just be based off just how you look. I mean, you know, if Bobby's son, if that's Bobby's son, you best believe, and Bobby is the superintendent, best believe Bobby's son gonna get away with way more than any other employee, no matter what they look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in the workforce, it's just politics. You know, friends gonna look out for friends, family gonna look out for family. Um, certain groups is gonna look out for certain groups, and that's just the way that goes. I mean, it happens on both sides because if I get to a solar site and the project manager is Hispanic, best believe a lot of the administrators are going to be Hispanic. If I get to a solar site and the administrator is Caucasian, best believe a lot of administrators are going to be Caucasian. I've been on sites where the superintendent was black and a lot of the office was black. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I've been on an Armenian site and everybody in the office was Armenian. So it's like it's just the way that it goes. You know what I mean? So that's the nature of the beast when it comes to business. And I respect it. I respect it. Everybody wants to, you know, make sure that their community is pulled up. Who could be upset with that? I
Yeah, I
commend
respect it.
I commend other communities, and I wish the black community would pay attention to see how well other communities pull together and how well we used to pull together. And I wish we would do some of that today. I was on the road here. This is off topic, but it's soulful. So it's some food for your soul. And people who don't know this will learn today. I was on the road today, and it's just like I be thinking, guys. My mind just really be thinking 100 miles an hour. So I was on the road and I had a thought. I was like, how many fucking miles did Martin Luther King march? Let me get the information. Let me get the information. Let me get the information, bro. Because I was like, I don't know why I even thought about this, but I was just like, niggas ain't walking nowhere nowadays. You ain't gonna get a bunch of people to walk nowhere.
I just told you I was walking around site earlier. I had to leave early.
So listen to here. So listen to this. This is what ChatGPT told me. It says Martin Luther King led numerous marches during the civil rights movement, which is some of the most notable to include the Montgomery bus boycott between 1955 and 1956. While not in a march in a traditional sense, it involved immense walking by participants over a span of 381 days. So they boycotted getting on the bus by walking everywhere that they needed to walk for a whole year, 381 days, almost a year in like a month. These people did not use the bus in Montgomery. They walked significantly everywhere they needed to go instead of getting on the bus to get there faster to make a point. Then the Selma to Montgomery March in 1965, it said the series of marches covered approximately 54 miles from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. It said King led the first march on March 7th in 1965, known as the Bloody Sunday, and participants in the successful march on March 21st and March 31st through the March 21st to the 25th on 1965. So they walked for 4 days. 54 miles.
Hey.
From Selma to Montgomery. See, the first time they marched, they got stopped. On March 7th, they got stopped. That's called the Bloody Sunday because a lot of things happened on that particular event. But then they went and did it again on the 21st of March, and then they walked all the way to Selma. I mean, from Selma to Montgomery, excuse me. Yes. 54 miles walking.
I ain't saying I wouldn't walk.
A 4-day walk.
Would
you walk in 4 days in 4 days in 3 nights somewhere for a cause?
Yeah.
That's why they. Hey, look. No disrespect, but that's why they had to get rid of him because he was too fucking powerful. Who gonna get motherfuckers to walk 54 miles right now? Show me somebody that we revere so much that all of us would get out there and walk with him 54 miles for 3 days. Excuse me, 3 nights and 4 days.
Marshall, who is that? What happened?
Y'all know someone? I was just saying. Y'all know someone?
Nah.
Marshall, you know somebody?
I ain't.
No.
Hey, what about that dude who did that long walk recently, like talking about Jesus and stuff? Who was he, Marshall?
Marshall might have to tell you that. I don't know about this guy.
I don't know about the guy that was walking for Jesus. The only long thing I know about was the long speech.
What speech?
The marathon ones they keep holding at the Capitals.
Yeah, it was 250,000 participants in the I Have a Dream speech. 250,000 people was out there listening to him do his speech, and they had marched to the Capitol, but he didn't lead that march, but he did do the speech when they got to the Capitol. That was in there too.
That's powerful, actually.
250,000 people.
Yeah, that's powerful. I remember seeing pictures of it, and it's like it's all of it.
Hey man, some people can't get 250,000 people in a concert.
Yeah,
he had that in a speech.
Yeah,
but so we got on this topic because we were saying how our community can't pull together like other communities. You know what I mean? And look at what we used to do. Look at the things that we accomplished, and look where we are today. It's so sad to see. And I don't want to just be a person who talk about it. Like, that's the whole point of being art for change. We have to be, what solutions can we come up with to better our community?
Communicating, and like the right way, like just communication and understanding. You know, and at least try to understand. You know,
from outside looking in, Marshall, what would be your advice? Ain't no wrong answer.
To get people to march, you need a face. There needs to be clear-cut leaders. Enough of these organizations that want to do everything. There's always a person, and then they get involved in an organization, and then they never become a face. It's always like this. There's never clear-cut revolutionaries.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. There you go. I love it. As I love to say, he ain't said nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing wrong. Yeah.
They always find it's like okay, you can even go to Greta, the climate lady.
Mm-hmm.
She started out like that, and then she started getting backing from people and everything. So how much is that is her message, or how much is she being
coerced? Right.
Persuaded.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Because when you get backing by other people, now you have to keep you got to keep their message too, to keep those endorsements.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, speaking of backing, I think we had this conversation earlier with GoFundMe then. Yeah. And then some people are against it, you know, because they're like, you're begging for money. But like, or you
when
know,
it's for a cause, I think we respect it. But what our issue with it is that now something that was made to benefit people is now you got people out here taking advantage of the system and scamming people. You know what I mean? And I guess that's just the nature of the beast. No matter what we do, no matter what we create, just like me and Marshall was talking earlier, we was sending messages about a message about Africa and Africa wanting to build a nuclear reactor plant and how they want to build it for their energy, but how the narrative could be spent that they want to use it to build nuclear bombs. Yes, sir. So we were saying like people can use something and it can be used for good, and other people can use that same thing and use it for evil. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing that with the GoFundMe. And I think that's why some people dislike the GoFundMe, is because certain people now have used it for evil and manipulation and false gain versus actually being supportive and helping the organizations who actually need it. Like people who put the right face on it, say that they helping this cause, and people really think that they're helping the people in Texas. Whole time that person's pocketing the money. That's what people are afraid of. Mm-hmm. Marshall, like you're cooking down there. What you thinking, man?
Yeah, because we're talking about this. You're ready.
Well, not to put it into pocketing money, Sarah, leagues, but you ever heard of Wounded Warrior Project?
Yes, I have.
Do you know they embezzled so much money?
Oh man, did they?
Do you know Wounded Warrior Project was got in trouble for embezzling and got in trouble years ago and everything like that, but they're supposed to be one of the biggest veteran organizations out there?
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah,
I did not know that. Now, I will tell you this. I do know that the Salvation Army, the CEO of the Salvation Army, makes a very, very hefty salary. I will say that. It's in the millions. So
how does somebody in a nonprofit organization make billions of dollars?
Yeah.
Isn't it called nonprofit?
It's called nonprofit, but what's the backdoor loop to nonprofit? I think as long as you use a small percentage towards whatever organization that you're marketing for or funding for, the rest of the proceeds can go in your pocket. Did you know that? It's like a backdoor loop to create a nonprofit organization because only a small percent has to go towards the organization. Yeah, I think
That's
it's like 30%, 25%, something like that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up just to see how much.
that's like with churches too. Like, you know,
Yeah.
and you see the pastor got a Maybach, you know.
Yo.
So you're telling me with the nonprofit, it's hard not to pocket?
Huh?
So you're telling me with the nonprofit, it's hard not to pocket?
It's hard not to pocket.
While he looking that up, what's up, Montana?
What's up, fellas?
Montana
Good
Cobain in
day.
the building.
What's going on with everybody? How's everybody doing? Let me get my little usual check in. Man, Adam, what's going on? Mr. Safety, yo, what's going on? Mr. B, what's going on, man?
What up, buddy? You had a late night tonight?
Yeah, man, the wife got me over there, like Sambo Jenkins, aka House Negro. Got me over there mopping walls and floors and shit.
Hey, that's soulful.
Then she got mad. She like, every time I get in the car, it's a fucking mosquito. You need to do something to the yard. All right, I'm out there looking like Mr. George. Got my water hose, my yard products, putting out the stuff. It's called Cutter's Edge, man. It actually works though, but it kills fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes and ants. It's supposed to last up to 12 weeks, but I lay it down about every 4 to 6 weeks, and it keeps them down.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what the hell I was over there doing. Now she got me going to food.
So she made use of this Sunday off.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be off. You know. But you gonna work today?
Mister, we got it.
No, because it didn't give me. I didn't answer the right question.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me okay. So it says this, but I know that's not what I was looking for. It says the nonprofits themselves aim to keep the administration costs below 20% of their total budget, ensuring that majority of the funds go directly to their programs and services. That's not absolutely true. So I want to know what is the required percentage. We got some comments in the chat. My bad, guys. I ain't even paying attention. Poet is with us. He said there's levels to it, depending on what your status is. He said it can't just pocket shit. What he say? How can't just pocket shit? What he say? Am I reading that wrong?
Yeah, no, you're at it right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If he meant you can't just pocket shit, then yeah, I agree. You can't just pocket.
Yeah, you can't just pocket shit. Yeah, that makes sense.
But they do. Hey, but they do. And that comes with like
all the time.
That comes with what is it called? Money laundering. There's a lot of ways like people get away with stuff, especially money laundering.
Why is the CEO from a Red Cross on a yacht when they're giving out rice and water?
Wow.
That's like showing out in their face at that. Yeah. Here's some rice and beans. Yeah, I'll pull up in my $50 million yacht. Yeah. kind of, yeah. Poet said, if you want to pop that up, Mister.
Okay, so it says, I don't believe it. It says in general, it's recommended. It's recommended. It's recommended. Not that it's a rule. Because y'all keep giving the money. I ain't never give them my brand. Oh,
You know, my poet here, activist.
Yeah, he is activist. It says so in general, it recommends that nonprofits aim to spend at least 65 to 75% of its total expenses on its program and service directly related to its mission. The remaining percentage can be allotted to administrative costs and fundraising efforts. It says some organizations strive to keep administrative costs below 15 to 20%, allowing more funds to support their mission. However, the exact percentage can vary based on the nonprofit specific goals, size, and operational needs. So it is recommended, but it is not. It doesn't sound like there's a requirement that they have to spend. It's recommended that they are at least spending 75 to 65% on their business, on the organization, and their mission is recommended. But I didn't see nowhere in it says that that's their required percentage.
So Marshall, with that being said, where does embezzlement come from then, if they're not required?
Where does embezzlement?
Because what you brought up earlier. Yeah.
Because it's an organization. You're still supposed to give out something or something like that. But they were. I'll pull it up right now.
It says my organization got 1.4 in 21. We spending the last 80K by the end of this year and still got to report every penny. So he got 1.4 in 2001. They spending the last 80K of that this year in 2025, and they still having to report every penny of that money.
I got it right here. The Wounded Warrior Project faced a scandal involving allegations of lavish spending and toxic work environment, particularly due to leadership from CEO Stephen Nardarese and Al Giordano. The organization was accused of prioritizing fundraising and extravagant staff events over direct veteran support, and of creating of a culture of fear and intimidation among employees. These allegations led to the termination of both the CEO and prior guy listed and prompted investigations by news outlets and the Senate.
That kind of sounds like if your people are happy, you can take as much money you want. That's what it kind of sounds like. As long as you keep your people happy, that's in the or the people that's what it kind of sounds like.
Okay, so it's different things. Different things could be considered nonprofit organizations. So charitable organizations could be considered nonprofit organizations. These include food banks, shelters, disaster relief organizations. There's also educational nonprofits, organizations that promote education and learning, including schools, university, and scholarship programs. There's health organization nonprofits. They focus on health-related issues such as hospitals, research institutions, organization dedicated to specific diseases. There's environmental nonprofits. They organize to work to protect the environment, to promote conversations, and to address climate change. There's cultural and art organizations, and they promote the art and culture, including museums, theater, and community art programs. Religious, that includes churches, synagogues, and faith-based groups provide spiritual support and community service. Human rights organizations, They focus on advocacy for awareness for human rights issues, including civil rights groups, international advocacy organizations, and there's professional associations. They support professionals within the industries, offering network opportunity, resources, and advocacy. There's social service organizations that are nonprofit, and they include counseling, housing assistance, and job training. And then you got international nonprofits. They operate globally, and they address issues like poverty, education, and healthcare in underdeveloped countries. These are the 10 type of nonprofit organizations.
Mm. And the last one you said was what, international?
Yes, sir.
So it's like, because I know we've been trying to help Africa a lot, and there's a way to do you think we really helping them, or?
I don't think Africa need no help, if you ask me. If you listen,
Okay.
I follow a lot of leaders in Africa, and a lot of leader pages, and a lot of that stuff pops up on my algorithm because I try to stay in tune with a lot of world news. And I know a lot of American news is filled with a lot of propaganda. They only want you to know what they want you to know, if that makes sense. So a lot of the world leaders over there are saying like, hey, we want all these other countries out of our countries that's call themselves helping us, and let Africa help their own self and stop taking from us as y'all say that y'all helping.
Mm. Mm.
Yes, he does, brother.
Yeah.
The general over there in Burkina Faso is trying to make Africa a pan Africa, and so it's trying to make Africa one whole nation, just like you got North America, you got the United States. They're basically trying to make their own version of that. Absolutely,
Yeah.
everybody does need to protect him.
Hey, shouts out to Akon too, because like he helped it out too a lot over there.
Man, it's
Akon.
a lot of people that do a lot of things behind the scenes. Man, it's a lot of unspoken heroes.
Yeah.
Yes. Shouts out to anybody that's trying to make a difference, no matter who you are, where you are, even if no one knows who you are. If that makes sense, real shit. Your voice matters, so keep doing what you do. Don't do it for recognition. Do it because it's the right thing to do.
But there's so much going on in Africa. I think I mentioned this before. I don't know if I mentioned it on the podcast or not, but Mister, we've had this conversation.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I mentioned it here. That's where I see America getting dragged into a war, and and I think would be devastating.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
Over
and I can see. Go ahead, brother.
And because if Burkina Faso keeps becoming more modern and building without it, America's going to want to put their hands in it somehow, some way. So they'll cause a rift or something like that, They'll say there's terrorist organizations because the Horn of Africa is a hotbed. They'll I hate the whole nuclear power plant thing because let's be honest, we need to build more nuclear power plants for all these electric cars and everything. Are we going to start having every other country look at us like, oh, they're up in their nuclear arsenal, like the way we look at everybody else? How do you think radiation medicine comes from?
Yeah.
It comes from nuclear power. How do these power plants power your cars and your electricity? Through power plants. I used to be one of those dumb people that thought nuclear power was only one thing, but no, it's actually several things.
Yes,
it's not just a weapon.
Yes.
It's also our greatest source of power, our greatest energy source.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A core is our greatest energy source. The reactor You know, so yes, absolutely, bro. You ain't saying nothing wrong, man. I'm love when you speak because you educate everyone. You
Definitely.
know, and
That's
this
what
is
I be
definitely
calling them.
this is why this is Soul Food Sunday. See, this is food for your soul, food for thought. Um, absolutely. That's
Speaking of that,
yeah. Go ahead. Let's get
what
to
does
it.
soul food mean to y'all?
What does soul food or soul food?
Soul food.
Or soul food? Okay, soul food means that it's nutritional and is digestible to you internally, not just physically, not something that is tangible that you can just eat. It's edification with this knowledge. To me, that is soul food.
What about you, Marshall?
Something that hits you after a long day.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
that rejuvenates you when after a long day or a long weekend or that meal that just hits different than the rest of them. You could be eating every single day and every single day and every single day, but as soon as you have that one meal, you're like, that one was different. I don't know why. That's the
Okay.
one.
Okay. Replying to your answer, Mister. Can we maintain speaking of Africa, like how they eat over there? Can
Hmm.
we maintain uh that cultural food?
Like
And
cultural
keep
authenticity. Yeah.
yeah, and with the modern health concerns.
Well, when you think of like Southern soul food, the chitlins, fried chicken, a lot of these meals, associate with high blood pressure, um, diabetes, and the way that we eat some meals that we do eat with high sugar intake, um, the way we make our Kool-Aid, the blood pressure, and the way we like our food to taste. We like to taste our food, so we're using a lot of salts, a lot of seasons that's raising our blood pressure. So the essence of soul food is like what we grew up on at Big Mama house. Now
Yeah.
you said you the question that you're asking is like with modern day involvement and us getting older and us learning that health is wealth and us learning that things that we eat associate to clogging of our arteries or diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart attack, strokes. All that is very prominent in our community, the African
Okay.
American community, and so can can the food evolve? Yes, I think the food can evolve because you got soul food kitchens that are all vegan. So I think we can evolve. It's just that we have to be willing to make a lifestyle change for the better of our health. Some
Yeah.
people feel like they have to put all that lard in that dish or they're gonna taste the same. And some of us has found a way to make healthy alternative, but still keeping true to our identity, if you will.
Mm, okay.
Come down to blood type and ancestral tribal diet. That's what
Poet.
that's what Poet Will got us.
And all right, so speaking of that, Marshall, you got something?
I think Marshall might have stepped away for a second. Give him a second.
Okay, with
Yeah.
that being said, did
What's your
you
opinion on
think
that?
so?
What's your opinion?
Um,
Do you
um,
think we can maintain cultural integrity or authenticity in the involving crisis of the health risks that's associated with some of the foods that may be historical significance to our history?
I think yeah, and just to piggyback off your answer, is like we use less seasonings and or change there's a right way to change our spices and all that. less of that, and we can eat the same thing and just make it healthier. And just like you said, with vegan spots that taste just like it tastes just like the food we eat, the vegan spots, just like you said. Like, so I think I think we can continue actually.
I agree. Poet Williams said everybody's not supposed to be vegetarian, everybody's not supposed to eat meat. There you go. There you go. He said, come down to your ancestral tribe. Whatever your ancestors was eating, that's what your diet is. A lot of us don't even know what our diet is. If we rob from our culture and rob from your heritage, and you never taught any traditions of what your natural background and history and ancestors were, and what they done, you're a lost cause. You don't have nothing to root you. You're like a plant uprooted, if you will.
Yeah. I heard you talk about fried chicken and chitlins. You think did soul food start in slavery days or?
Absolutely, brother. They should give us the slum of the slum. They should give us what they thought, what I'm saying, was the bottom of the barrel. That's why we eat pig feet. That's why we eat chitlins. They gave us what they considered bad parts of the animal. That's why black people eat neck bones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we turn them shits into delicacies. You see how much some neck bones cost now if you go to the store?
Oxtails. Hey, oxtails too.
You know what I'm saying? We don't turn things that used to be like forced on us, like, as a punishment. We don't turn those things into delicacies.
That is true, bro. Yeah, damn, yeah. Hey, I want some oxtails right now. Hey.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Why you think so soul food is called soul? Because we usually eat it on Sundays. Is that because it depicted with God too as well, or?
Sorry about that. I just had to kill a bat.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, you took his soul.
To answer your question, BU, I think it was because soul food, because the food was the people who were making the food was making it with love, and from love, from a soulful place. It was a togetherness. The food brought the community together. So I guess that spirit, that togetherness was like a soul refreshness. You know what I mean? Like as soon as you eat it, it goes straight to something deep inside.
Okay, and then but we do. For instance, they slaved all the bison here in America. Poet said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but I see we eat a lot of soul food. It's usually on Sunday or like a Thanksgiving or like a Christmas, but it's pretty much it's family gathering pretty much. So
right. There you go. Especially if, what I'm saying, everybody that comes from Native Americans. If you have Native Americans in your bloodline, which a lot of us do, bison was the number one thing they was eating. That was what they was eating: bison and buffalo. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it gets deep when we can go down the rabbit holes on these type of topics.
we'll be going forever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. To lighten it up, man, we said that we was going to talk about this DC and Marvel thing. Hey, matter of fact, Walt Montana in here just a second ago. Where he go? We were talking about this DC and Marvel debate. So, who do y'all think who you think is the best, DC or Marvel?
I think Marvel. And I don't know, because I look at the characters of them. I'm like, hey, just overall like versus or just movies and everything? Movies, Marvel definitely 100%.
Where the iconic superheroes versus the iconic superheroes. You know what I mean? The Justice League versus Shield. Who you taking?
I'll take it, Marvel.
Talk,
I'll take it.
talk to me, Marshall.
I'm taking the Justice League.
Yeah,
I think Marvel is like the teenagers to the DC comics. DC always seemed more gritty and more dark and more dark and in your face with their stuff and everything. It was never all that pretty. Marvel seems to always try to make it very friendly and everything like that.
Like friendly get you hurt. Oh no, I just can't go against Marvel, bro. I don't know. What about you, Mister?
Well, when you think about Marvel, a lot of their characters turned superhero because accident happened to him. Spider-Man got bit by a spider. Captain Marvel, she had that explosion situation happen to her. Flash. Oh no, Flash is DC. Sorry. I'm trying to think. A lot. It's just a lot of motherfuckers from Marvel. It seemed like they only had something happen to them that made them be who they were. You know. So to me, like only person that is like naturally gifted at who he was, like Thor is a natural god. You know what I mean? Thor is supposed to be a god, so like you can't fuck with that, right? Then I like Iron Man because he's a natural person. He's just smart and he has a suit. So, you know, but then you got the Hulk, who, you know what I'm saying, created this serum that turns him into this big thing. You got Captain America, who took the serum and made him into Captain America. Like everybody was just regular smuggler motherfuckers, and a freak accident gave them their power. Whereas DC motherfuckers is just aliens, and they just got power. So so what? We only got one god on DC because Wonder Woman is a goddess.
Yes.
So Superman is from out of this planet. The Green Lantern is from out of this planet. Batman is a regular motherfucker with a lot of money. Who else they got? Aquaman, that nigga is a god too from the underworld. You know what I mean? So I don't know, Bo. I think DC got
it. Hey, poet said.
But I'm gonna go through the comments. I'm gonna pull them up. My bad.
Okay.
Y'all. Marvel might not even make it past X-Men. No bully.
But he said I meant DC.
I mean, DC may not make it past X-Men. Oh no.
Yeah,
man.
well,
Man.
yeah, she's got a point there because that's when you stop mixing in evolution and everything. So you got the aliens mixing with the humans and everything. So or it's natural evolution going on. So you get in.
How about that? Y'all want to read Roxanne comment?
Marshall, you got it.
DC characters are gods trying to be human. Marvel characters are humans trying to be heroes. DC equals dark, deep, mythological. Marvel, relatable, funny, grounded in real cities.
I agree.
Okay.
They said some shit in here. Hold up.
He said Wolverine can't die. Superman can't die. He was only frozen. Superman can't die. Man, we got Black Adam over here in DC. I'm a Marvel fan, so like don't get it twisted. Like I love Marvel. But I'm just being realistic with ourselves. Who fucking with Who, without Kryptonite around, Who the fuck fucking with Superman from Marvel? Who taking out Superman?
Professor X can be his kryptonite.
Who taking out Superman? Tell me that.
Hulk, Thor,
Hulk ain't taking out the fucking Superman.
Thor.
Superman make Hulk go back into being a human, man. Cut it out. Cut it out, man.
I mean,
Thor,
you got a lot. You got Thanos, you got Thor, you got like.
I don't. But being Superman though, bro, really, man, come on,
Doctor
man.
Strange. Hey,
Being
Loki. Hey,
Superman?
I forgot about Loki.
Beating Superman. That's what y'all. All right. Before we get into this, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Loki, this is the purple dude. Now, if you would have said
Thanos, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you would have said,
Oh.
if you would have said John Mayer character, because he was a beast. What was his name? The one in the quantum fucking what is that shit called?
The Quantum Realm?
The Quantum Realm. The one that was in the Quantum Realm. John Mayer's character. He was a bad motherfucker.
Who is John Mayer's character?
I'm not sure.
But he's in y'all ain't seen Ant-Man movie?
I have.
It's in the Quantum Realm. He's the character that they having to fight, the blue guy. I don't know his fucking name, man. I'm about to look it up now. Y'all make it. Hold the fuck on.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, Majors. I'm about to say his name.
Jonathan Majors. Okay, you're talking about
Don't you say John Mayer?
Yeah.
John Majors. Hey, it's same thing.
Not Galactus. Who is Jonathan Majors set the star as?
Kane. He portrayed Kane the Conqueror.
Yes.
Roxanne said Kane.
Yeah, he's Kane the Conqueror. You know what I'm saying? And he was a bad motherfucker. Now, maybe him in the Quantum Realm, maybe him and Batman, maybe him and Superman getting in over there. I don't know, but the big blue guy came and got him too, though. So I don't know, man. I don't see nobody fucking with Superman. and then y'all gotta remember Superman and Black Adam got into it. You know what I'm saying? Who fuck with Black Adam other than Superman? Y'all got Black Adam, Superman to get through. Then y'all got Aquaman that controlling fish and shit. Then you got Green Lantern who got a ring that can do all type of shit. Man, how y'all gonna get past them to even fuck around and get to Batman? Because Batman's smart as shit too. You know what I'm saying? He got something for Iron Man ass. Batman
They're
got
the same character. They're the same character.
Who? Batman and Iron Man? Yes.
They're the same character.
That'd be a good battle.
Look, he said Wolverine.
Hey, he can't die.
I like Wolverine, but you gotta think he is the Man of Steel. Wolverine is not going to puncture fucking Superman. Y'all crazy with that one, bro.
And then he's just gonna re-heal. He's gonna tire him out, re-heal.
You can't puncture Superman. So what is the steel? What is your knife gonna do to Superman?
He gonna figure it out.
Man, you can't stick a knife through him, bro.
The Man of Steel, I know, the Man of Steel.
No, bro. You better stick to some more. Give me some more fucking X-Men. That's your best bet. Give me some more X-Men, because that's your best bet to fuck with the damn DC's fucking alien characters. All right. Now,
I mean, shit,
nigga, we got Superwoman too. Who beating her? Who beating Supergirl?
Professor X and Magneto.
Hey, that's what I
he beating everybody
earlier.
He beating everybody.
I mean,
that ain't
once
gonna
you control their mind, and they start fucking themselves up and shit, what you gonna do?
Now there you go. Now he talking. Now he talking. Now we talking. You should have said Scarlet Witch and you should have said Phoenix to begin with. See, y'all don't know Marvel's characters because Scarlet Witch is the baddest motherfucker on Marvel.
It's a lot of bad motherfuckers on Marvel.
And Rogue does drain people power, but it kills her every time she takes power from another person.
It does.
You know what I mean? So, but the Phoenix was a good answer. I like the Phoenix, but he can't die. Superman loses power on Kryptonite, period. Yes, but Kryptonite is only in the planet Kryptonite. So if he's on Earth, how the fuck you fucking with Superman? If the fight is on Earth, how the fuck is you fucking with Superman? Unless you're gonna go get some kryptonite, that's the only way you're killing this man. That's his only weakness is kryptonite. So you gotta go get something from his planet to kill him.
And you go,
Now you got Flash too. What the fuck? Who gonna catch Flash? Who
all you gotta do is
Flash?
trip that nigga. Just all your leg out.
Yeah, you fast enough to trip Flash. You a fast motherfucker.
Who was it that was looking at Flash? Like, I forgot what movie that was. And Flash was running and somebody was just looking at him like, I see you, right? And he looked back like, oh shit. Like, how are you keeping up with me? Who was that? Oh man. I gotta Google my damn. Hold on.
I think it was I don't know. Him and Wolverine locked in for eternity. Who that there? Him and who is him? A Nightcrawler? Oh, Nightcrawler.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, he said Nightcrawler. He said Nightcrawler on Flash. Nightcrawler on Flash.
Hey, nah, for real. That bitch gonna pop up.
Okay, but all right, I can see Nightcrawler on Flash. That's a good.
She gonna trip
one. That's a good one.
That was a good one, poet. Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
That's interesting.
You got Wonder Woman, you got Superwoman, and you got Green Lantern. Who fucking with Green Lantern?
It would be Doctor Strange against Green Lantern.
I can see that. Mystical power against mystical power. I can see that.
Ring against the. I could see that.
I can see that. Yeah.
Hold on,
I like that.
I'm gonna back out and back in. My shit.
I like that matchup, Marshall. That makes sense. The Nightcrawler and Flash makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense though.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see now the Phoenix and Wonder Woman.
Oh, he said Storm.
Storm on Wonder Woman, or Asian Wolverine lady on Wonder Woman. Okay, I like that. Asian Wolverine lady was that shit.
Lady Deathstrike.
You said what?
Lady Deathstrike.
Lady Deathstrike. Which one is that?
I could have sworn that's the Asian Wolverine lady.
Oh, that might be her name.
I think that's Lady Deathstrike.
That might be her name. What was the lady? Now, hold on now. We all tripping. Did everybody see Wolverine and Deadpool?
Yes.
The lady that pulled the skin off fucking Johnny Flame. She's a bad bitch. I don't know who that is. Y'all remember that scene? Whoever she is, she's somebody. Y'all don't know who she is. Y'all ain't see where she pulled the skin off him?
Yeah. I gotta figure out who you're talking about though.
And they were trying to fight her, and she was acting like she was hurt, but then she showed them like she's so good with her magic.
She was a bad bitch.
She was a bad bitch, bro. I don't know who she is, but she's a bad bitch.
She still ain't win though.
No, she didn't. But she's a bad bitch. She's a bad bitch.
She still ain't win.
She a bad bitch. But I still like the Scarlet Witch. I think the Scarlet Witch and the Phoenix is probably the best matchup. But then you got Agatha the witch too, or something like that. She's a witch too, Agatha the witch.
Hey, Marvel got a lot of people.
Marvel got a lot of
Yes,
people.
Marvel does have a lot of people.
It's like a shitload, bro.
Lady Deathstrike. Oh no, man. I still. All right, who fuck with Aquaman? Especially in the water. If he
Who's
gets
gonna
you-
go in the water fight him? Who's gonna be Who's gonna
Iceman can freeze him though.
Iceman? Who Iceman can freeze Aquaman. Okay, all right, okay.
Who's gonna be dumb enough to go fight Aquaman in the water?
But doesn't Aquaman manipulate water so he can't make that water?
Yeah, he can manipulate water on surface.
So I don't think he can. I don't think you can freeze him because he'll just turn it into water.
Or you gotta blindside him. Like once he froze too, like
The Wakanda waters all over Aquaman.
Hey,
Yes.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda
Speaking
forever.
of soulful.
No, the other warriors that was the one that was in the water from Wakanda, the ones that beat up Wakanda, them motherfuckers.
Hey, yeah, they were some badasses. Hey, yeah.
Them motherfuckers, the ones that beat up Wakanda, them the motherfuckers the warriors out. They came through Wakanda. They came through Wakanda little barrier like, the fuck you talking about, motherfucker? We here. We told y'all not fuck with us. That nigga had feathers on his feet. I knew he was somebody tough. Yeah, that shit was hard. That was hard. Yeah. I don't know, man. Shield against Justice League. I don't know, man. I'm still thinking Justice League, man. Because I still think we're leaving some people out. Hold on, let me look at who all Justice League got.
Let me look him up too. Hold on.
Oh, they got Shazam. Man, they got Shazam too.
We never mentioned Cyborg.
Never mentioned Cyborg. Robin. That whole Teen Titan
Fuck
game.
Robin.
I mean, Robin is Robin, nigga. He still was a part of it.
What is it? Green Arrow?
See what I said, DC ain't made it past X-Men yet, if you ask me. Man, I don't think nobody on X-Men fucking with Superman and Supergirl back to back. With Black Adam right there and Shazam. That's a fight. That's a fight, bro. That's a fight. All of them are got God power. Shazam got the all power. Shazam supposed to be stronger than Superman, supposedly. There's episodes of Shazam and Superman fighting.
Getting past X-Men, I highly doubt Guardian Angel will do anything.
Think about the whole Earth has a percentage of mutants. Justice League is gonna be worn out. Big dog. Still gonna be sitting back.
They got too many. They literally got too many people.
Yes.
I respect it. But every
X-Men
isn't identified. But if we was just speaking on Justice League versus Shield, ain't nothing to fucking X-Men and Shield. They barely scratch the surface with Marvel. With the rest of the Marvel Avengers, they're their whole separate entity. They don't show up until like Deadpool, where they got cameos. But I respect the X-Men.
He's saying Wolverine can't die.
Wolverine did die.
But Deadpool really doesn't die either.
No, Deadpool is the one who is not dead yet. Wolverine is dead. Remember, we watched Logan. He died in Logan.
He'll be brought to get life in the next series.
He'll be back. I was about to say he'll be back.
Yeah, well, you know, it's multiple. You know, well, the thing about DC, I mean, excuse me, the thing about Marvel is Marvel got the multiverse, so there's multiple phases of each character. If one dies, there's another phase,
Yes.
and I think if one dies, the other phases get a little stronger because I think that's kind of what happened in WandaVision. You got to kind of watch WandaVision to understand. If you ain't got Disney Plus, you probably never seen WandaVision. If you are a Marvel character and you follow the timeline, if you haven't seen WandaVision, you don't know what you're missing. WandaVision is tough. And Vision is another one. We forgetting Vision. He said, don't forget Ghost Rider on Marvel too. Hey, you know who else is on Marvel? Blade.
Oh yeah, Blade is on there. Mm-hmm.
Blade's Marvel. Blade's Marvel. I think we forget some DC characters. Let me look at these DC characters.
he trying.
No, I
Hey,
just think
y'all,
I just because I can only think about my favorite DC character is Batman. My favorite superhero is Batman, period, because he was human. You know what I mean? That's why I respected Iron Man too. But to
Yeah.
me, Batman was smarter. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't as arrogant as the Tony Stark is perceived on the movies. He was
Yeah.
more subtle. DC characters. So you got Green Lantern, you got Superman, you got Batman, you got Aquaman, you got Wonder Woman, The Flash, and Amethyst. Who's Amethyst? Y'all remember who Amethyst was?
No.
I don't know who the fuck Amethyst is. The top 100 DC characters. They got 100? What the fuck on? They got Hal Jordan. Y'all know who Hal Jordan is?
Hal Jordan is the Green Lantern.
Oh, okay. So you got Hal Jordan. You got Batman. You got Dick Grayson.
That's Robin.
Oh, okay. You got Robin. You got Cyclone.
I don't know what that is.
Cyclone against Storm. Because
She gonna control the Cyclone.
Yeah. You got Cyclone. You got Superman. You got Lex Luthor. You got the Joker. All these are DC characters. I forget about the villains, but I guess they are considered DC. I guess they are considered
That means
DC
you get
characters.
Scarecrow, you get the Riddler, you get Ra's al Ghul, you get where else do we go?
Yeah, Ghost Rider's pretty cool. I agree with you, but let's see.
Well, Bane.
Oh, the Green Arrow.
Yes.
Oh, Batwoman. There's a Batwoman. Supergirl. Stargirl. Who the hell is Stargirl? Is it Stargirl too? And there's a Dark Sheet. It's like it looked like Cyborg. It look like.
Dark Sheet was is villain.
Okay, he's a villain. Then you got Flash, Aquaman, Ariza is a girl. I don't know who she is, but she looks like she's one of the Green Lanterns because she's glowing green. So Green Lantern gets they got a whole planet too. It's a lot of them.
Yes, there's a whole.
So it's a whole planet of the Green Lantern motherfuckers. There's a whole planet of Superman people too. Thor comes down with the army of the gods, demigods. Cough, cough.
Yeah,
says,
I poet. I'm letting them talk for it. He trying to figure it out. I'm gonna let him do his little.
No, I just didn't
Thor
know
comes
who
out with an army of demigods. I don't think they'll take on the women from Amazonia, from where Wonder Woman comes from.
From where Princess Diana from.
They gotta take on all the women from they gotta take on the Amazons.
That show getting it's getting heavy. You dig it deep.
Deathstroke. I don't know who Deathstroke is. They got a Deathstroke for DC too. I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's a villain or not. And Booster Gold. Anybody know who the hell Booster Gold is? There's a lot of these motherfuckers I ain't never seen. They got Elongated Man. Y'all ever heard of him?
No.
I guess he has the same type of skills as the Fantastic Four Stretch. Elongated Man. A stretchy private eye and a long-time member of the Justice League who gets his power from regularly consuming a special drink. His nose will twitch when something amiss.
He's got liquid courage. It sounds like he gets liquid courage.
Sounds like it. Elongated Man. Who the fuck is that? I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
He
I
sounds
forgot
like
about-
he sounds like a realistic superhero.
Yeah. They got a super dog called Crypto.
Yeah, that's Superman's dog. He's actually in the movie.
Oh shit! So yeah, Superman got a fucking super dog.
I forgot about Captain Marvel. She was a bad bitch.
Yeah, Captain Marvel like that.
Yeah, she ain't play no games.
Jimmy Olsen, which is Two-Face, Scarecrow, Ice, Mr. Freeze, the Penguin, Black Adam, Miss Martian. There's a Miss Martian.
Poison Ivy, Catwoman.
Yeah. Phantom Girl, whoever that is.
Oh, that shit over with.
I never. Oh, Harley Quinn, the Gypsy, Poison Ivy, like he said. I don't know who some of these characters are though. Yeah, I don't know who these other people are. The Huntress. Oh, Deadshot.
Deadshot. Yep.
Deadshot. Phantom Strange.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Harley Quinn. The Martin Manhunter. The green guy. That's in Supergirl. Mr. Freeze. Ragdoll. Dream Girl. Starfire. I don't know who these people are. Mr. Penguin. Steel. I guess these are villains because I don't know all these motherfuckers. Wonder
Some
Girl.
might just be in the comic in comic books.
Oh, Static. The Static with the little lightning, the black guy.
Static Shock.
Static Shock.
Yeah.
They got a Beast Boy too. You remember Beast Boy from the Titans?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Cyborg. Yeah. So I'm a Marvel character while y'all sit here dogging me. I'm a Marvel fan. I'm a Marvel fan. But I'm still thinking we're not being realistic. Y'all still ain't gave me a realistic person who gonna beat
For Superman.
And then you got Black Adam. Then you got Shazam. Then you got Supergirl. Then you got Wonder Woman. All them motherfuckers, and I ain't even pulled out Batman because Batman's smarter than everybody. He a genius. So Batman got something for everybody ass. He got contingencies on all the fucking superheroes. For all the ones on the Justice League, he got a contingency plan for all the motherfuckers. That was the show. The comedy show show you that. Like he
says,
knows everybody's weakness.
all right, I looked it up. All right, so it says
I
Scarlet
got one.
Witch.
Who wins the fight between Hey Arnold universe and Recess universe? Recess, of course. I think Recess all day. Recess was way more gangster than Hey Arnold.
I didn't watch either of those.
What?
Hey Arnold used to used to get beat up by a girl at Helgen.
He didn't get beat up by her though.
Well,
She
used
always
to
was
put.
mean
Oh,
to
no,
him.
never mind. No, because she had him in the closet made out of gum and all that. She used
She
to
was
beat
mean.
the other dude up.
She was mean to him,
Yeah,
but she never beat him up. But she was
Yeah,
always
you got-
very mean to him.
damn, you got Vince. You got Gus alone, big ass.
Look, he said Monkey Man, Stu Kid, Trevor, Harold. But Stu Kid afraid to leave his stoop.
Hey, but once he left the stoop,
he said, hey, Arnold had some hitters. Now, Harold, I remember Harold, he was a bully. Harold was the bully. Stoop Kid was a bully too, but Stoop Kid wouldn't leave his stoop. I don't
Stoop
remember
Kid's
Monkey
afraid
Man.
to leave his stoop. Stoop
Yeah.
Kid's afraid to leave his stoop. Stoop Kid gonna watch y'all get beat up.
Don't try me. I'm crazy. Y'all don't even know the fuck. Y'all don't even know where I got that from. Yeah, that's what Hey Arnold did to Stoop Kid when Stoop Kid wanted to fight Hey Arnold. Told him to come around here at a certain time. The whole neighborhood knew that was gonna go down. Arnold got some advice, you know what I'm saying, to act crazy or something. The motherfucker put on his goddamn little head cassette, walked down to where Stoop Kid was, and started doing his little dance. Someone said, "Don't fight me, I'm crazy." Yeah. And he was doing a little dance. He was acting all crazy, and he was standing at the edge of Stoop Kid's steps. And then that's when they found out that Stoop Kid was afraid to leave his stoop.
Yeah.
He wouldn't leave his stoop to fight to step off his stoop to fight Arnold. And that's when everybody found out Stoop Kid was afraid to leave his stoop. And Arnold got labeled, "Don't fight me, I'm crazy."
All right. So they said Scarlet Witch controls forces of reality that even Superman can't touch. Professor X has a stronger brain than Superman, and Doctor Strange, which poet said, they could all beat Superman.
All three of them could be Superman. Okay. I respect it. I said Scarlet Witch is probably the toughest thing they got over there.
Yeah, because that force she got, yeah.
Scarlet Witch, she ain't nothing to fuck with. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. Honestly.
Scarlet Witch is like that. But you see, they didn't mention none of them. Oh, they did. Never mind. You said Professor X.
Yeah.
I said Professor X's brain is smarter than is stronger than Superman's.
And poet said Doctor Strange.
I'm surprised they gave it to Doctor Strange though. They saying his magic is stronger than Superman.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. Magic is stronger than power.
Yeah, boy. What we got next?
What are some of the fun facts for today? Marshall, you want to read some of your fun fact for today?
Sure. Apollo 11 lunar module lands on the moon. Neil Armstrong becomes the first human on lunar surface.
And then there's speculations that like he never was on the moon.
They said it was CGI. Have you seen the CGI of today?
It's way more advanced. Way more advanced. So the CGI, if it was CGI, we see what CGI can do today. Shit, I could believe it.
Yeah, because I can believe it too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because these AI can make some shit look like it's there and it ain't there. If I had a green screen, this would look way better. But the reason why I don't is because I don't have a green screen. You know what I'm saying? But if I had a green screen, just my virtual background would look like I'm actually like a real wall sitting back there. So, you know what I mean? That's just the power of AI. We're not talking about CGI. So, like, yeah, absolutely. So, Marshall, what's your speculation? Do you believe that we actually landed on the moon?
I don't know if we landed on the moon, but it seems to be hard to get back there when we had only the advancements of a calculator before. Considering it's true that there was as much computing power as there is in a calculator when we made it there the first time, and now we have all this technology and we still can't get to the moon. It's kind of pathetic.
So we haven't got
That's
to the
fucking.
moon.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Look at that.
I
shit.
agree with that. I agree with that.
So
They
we did
keep
it.
trying. They keep trying to send up spaceships and do tests and everything, and they keep exploding.
Mm.
But I guess you can't. That's something you really can't practice at.
You just gotta wait and see what the fuck it do, right? Goddamn, trial and error. Bro, imagine these motherfuckers spending $500 million to build a spaceship to watch that bitch blow up.
In like 10 minutes.
And then gotta go back to the drawing board and like, okay, what the fuck did we do wrong? And then the thing about it is this: somebody gotta come up with another $500 million to build another motherfucking spaceship.
Yes.
Probably.
Taxpayers.
Yes. It's like, oh, look, there goes our $1 billion science experiment. It just failed.
Back to the drawing board. Hey, we need some more funds.
Like,
Hey,
how
where were those people coming from that blew up on the way back to Earth? Remember the astronauts that died? Where were they coming from?
Are you talking about? Oh my goodness! Which?
there was the Challenger explosion,
Challenger.
but they just got launched. The
That was on the
Challenger
way up.
Yeah, that was in, I want to say, 88, if I'm correct.
Mm.
Now you saying somebody got burnt up on the way back in?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Now you could be right, bro. We could just not know which ones you're talking about. That don't make you wrong, brother. That don't make you wrong. That don't make you wrong.
I got a historic fact, which is a song what a lot of people actually. Michael Jackson, "We Are the World," goes platinum, like the fastest single goes platinum on this day.
You want to do number 3, Marshall?
Sure. Assassination attempt of Adolf Hitler fails. Operation Valkyrie. They actually made a movie about that.
What was the name of the movie?
Valkyrie.
Okay. Makes sense. Hey, they say they tried to assassinate him like a lot of times, though. Like a shitload of times they tried to attempt to assassinate him. All right, what we got, mister?
Hold on, I'm trying to see the name of your shuttle. Okay, on July 20th, 1976, Viking 1 landed on Mars, transmitting first close-up photos of the Martian surface. Also, in 1820, on today's date, Colombia declares independence from Spain. So July 20th is Colombia Independence Day from Spain. How about that? That happened in 1810. The space shuttle, which tragically burnt up on re-entry, was the Space Shuttle Columbia. How about that? On February 1st, 2003, during the re-entry into the Earth atmosphere, after the STS-107 mission, Columbia disintegrated, leading to the loss of all 7 passenger members on board. The disaster was attributed to the damage sustained during launch, which allowed a hot gas to enter into the shuttle wing during re-entry. So when it
That's
took
what I was
off,
talking about.
yes, that's what she was talking about. The Space Shuttle Columbia. It happened on February 1st, 2003. That was where the space shuttle disintegrated upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere.
I want to say they was above Texas.
Don't forget how long NASA. Don't forget how long NASA was non-existent until SpaceX popped out. This is true. I ain't heard about NASA for a long time. To Tesla started doing those things over there with the SpaceX.
Would you fly?
Huh?
Would you go up there?
Would I go to space?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all go first. Tell me how it go. I'll go first. Tell me how it go. July 20th, 1866, German inventor August Toepler. How you say that? Hit me up, Marsh. Toepler? Toepler? How you say his last name?
Toepler.
Toepler? Yeah. The inventor August Toepler pioneered. Yeah, say that one too. What's that word?
Oh,
yeah.
The S word. Just say the S word.
Shalarin? Is it Shalarin?
Maybe. Your guess is good as mine.
Shalarin?
I don't know. That's word.
Yeah. So it's a German inventor. His name is Austin. What's his last name?
Toepler.
Austin Toepler. He's the pioneer for photography that captured fluid dynamics. There you go, baby. Also, We Are the World single goes platinum, fastest single US in the world. You said that earlier. In the Johnstown flood, deadliest disaster until 9/11. How about that?
I never knew about that.
Where is the Johnstown flood? Let's look that up. It was in 1977 on July 20th. The Johnstown flood, deadliest disaster until 9/11. Yeah, let's look that up.
It's in Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Johnstown, Pennsylvania. The deadliest disaster? Who knew? Yeah. I would think Katrina is one of the deadliest disasters.
That's what I would think.
But it doesn't come up as being one of the deadliest disasters, and I don't understand.
Yeah, it don't.
I don't understand how. So, oh shit. In 1889, Johnstown flood. In May 31st, 1889, and South Fork Dam collapsed after heavy rainfall, releasing 20 tons of water into Johnstown. Over 2,020 people died.
Wow.
Yeah, making it the world's deadliest disaster at the time. Controversy and aftermath. The dam was owned by the South Fork Fishing and Hunting Club, whose wealthy members included Andrew Carnegie, faced public outrage as robbing barons, but avoid legal accountability. Relief efforts include donations to rebuild the library known as the Johnstown Flood Museum. Oh, so they got a museum there. And they said they use the relief money. But then the 1977 one occurred between July 19th and the 20th in 1977 after torrential rain caused the river to overflow. Does any of this sound familiar, guys?
I ain't never know it. I
Hold
probably
on, hold
did.
on.
There's a
Does this
documentary.
does anything that sound familiar? July
In Texas?
19th and 20, 1977, a torrential amount of rain caused the river to overflow. 85 people lost their lives, and $300 million worth of damage was resulted. 77 buildings was destroyed, 3,000 severely damaged. Jimmy Carter was the president at that time, declared 7 counties federal disaster zones, mobilizing the National Guard and the U.S. Corps of Engineers. The federal aid exceeded $200 million, but the flood accumulated economic decline, contributing to a 19.4 population drop between 1970 and 1980.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? So almost 20% of that community disappeared after that flood. That's a large amount.
Thank you. Yeah, and then what? It said until 9/11. 9/11 had like 3,000 people.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. So these are things that historically happened on July 12th. I mean July 20th. July 20th don't have no good history, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Today's
That's real.
not the best day we done had in history.
Mhm.
But you know what's funny? Doing our research, because we did our research and seen in that area that flooded 30 years ago around the same time. So it's funny that after we doing our research, we find out that these rivers over flooding and destroying communities seem to happen pretty often. And 2 of them was because dams had broke.
Supposedly.
And where the dams broke, it protected and saved wealthier parts of the community while flooding the poverty and poor levels of the community. Is that ironic? Is that ironic? I don't know.
I don't think so, considering Andrew Carnegie is a fucking one hell of a bastard. most of the steel used in pipes and everything is still Carnegie steel.
Yeah. This is true. He ain't said nothing wrong. So they said that because he was in financial trouble, that he flooded, that he might have had something to do with the dam flooding. Because after that situation, all his financial issues went away because they was more focused on the disaster that had happened.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell. Yeah.
Hey, you can't take me to court if all your court documents go.
That hey, that's smart too, actually.
Yeah, back that shit on up. Yeah, it ain't got no cloud back then.
Yeah.
On those servers holding data back then. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So now there's a lot of conspiracy around the Jacksonville. Excuse me. A lot of discrepancies around the Asheville flooding that happened in North Carolina. And then you got certain people who are now making speculations about the Texas flooding. So I don't know, That's a lot of water, though. I will say that, and not for nothing. Am I crazy? But don't rivers dump into the ocean?
Yes, but
It's
know what we're
supposed to be
not.
a run on.
But know what we're not taking into account.
Talk to me,
When's
Marshall.
when's the last time those rivers been dragged for debris? So if there's like God knows what's in it, say
Right.
branches, trash, big things, and it's causing pileups and everything like that. When something does break, it's going to make a full rush because it's not a clear terrain anyway, or it's flooding more because it's not as low as it used to be when it used to be a river. It's gotten higher because of trash and everything else.
Yes,
So
sir.
there's less space for the water.
Okay. I'm picking up that. That makes sense. That makes sense. But okay. I respect that philosophy. But help me out. If it dumps into the ocean, like I gotta do a science project to make it make sense to me. Like I guess I would have to just see. But if I got water that's dumping into a larger body of water, how much water would it take for this to overflow before getting to the massive where it would just increase the ocean or make the ocean rise versus
But it's not going. So only a certain rivers or lakes go to. Only certain
the ocean,
rivers
right?
go to the ocean. Others go to different spill outs or come to a lake or come to something like that. It's not
Okay.
or this river leads to that river who leads to that river. So
Okay.
this river might have a bunch of trash. This one might be low and everything because it's in a different area. So
Yes,
the overflow from this one only spills into this one
Got
and
you.
doesn't cause any harm.
Right.
It's a chain of rivers, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In that regard, wouldn't it be more? Wouldn't you think it'd be more damage? Wouldn't it be all along the river, not just certain parts? Or am I wrong for that? Wouldn't it be the whole body of water? Wouldn't it be like the?
not if
Go
it's not if it's structurally damaged in that part of that part. If
Okay.
if their part of the river has been polluted,
Now let me ask you: do you think man can manipulate that water to move to overflow? Do you think that can be manipulated?
it would take a whole lot considering there are places that you can go to, like you can go to a water park and they can create waves. You can go to a surf place, an indoor surf place, and they can create surf waves and everything like that. So technically they do have the power to make a wave or anything like that, but to send it with a lot of power and everything like that, I think they're limited because water is such a powerful force.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, no, I wouldn't say so much creating a wave. Is it a way that we could overflow or to make water overrun into this area? Like when they create dams or if the dam collapse, it's going to overflow this area. It's going to drown out this area. Like, do you think that is things that could have been manipulated with the earth or ground moving earth or manipulating
if the dams collapse, they're not doing the maintenance on the dam, or two, they're not. Let's say they're letting the dam fill up too much. Maybe they should open the dam up and release some of the water down before it even gets to that point that holy shit, it's gonna fucking break. Maybe we should fucking do something about it now.
Yeah.
When you're filling your glass up with water at the sink or something like that, do you fill it all the way to the top and then at the end slam it shut, or do you slowly turn it off as it gets near the top so it don't spill over the top?
Right. Right. It makes sense. That makes sense. So you're saying if that was the event, then you're saying it was probably negligence, and people knew that it was a possible
Catastrophe.
accident, yeah, catastrophe waiting to happen, so to speak. Mhm. I don't think none of us can predict 4 months of rain in 4 hours, but that's a lot of goddamn water, though. I will say.
Fuck yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, the videos. It's just I don't know, man. Like the videos just seem so unreal when you watch them. It's like that's a lot of fucking water moving, man. But I know God can do all things, so I'm not knocking him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he can do whatever fuck he want to do. That's who he is. But I know that I just know that sometimes men like to play God.
Yep.
Montana, what's your opinion on the matter, brother?
What's the question again? Can can what happen?
Well, we were just talking about like, we hear about all these floods happening, and one of the floods that happened before that was like one of the deadliest floods. It could have been manipulated by someone breaking the dam intentionally. Um, and we're basically saying like, some of the catastrophes that happen now, um, are they self-inflicted, or are they acts of God?
The acts of God, in my opinion. I've been living in North Carolina 30 plus years, man. I've always seen the Catesville River rise from rain. Always. You know what I'm saying? I done seen lakes rise from rain. And hell, even the little lakes in my even ponds inside my mother's neighborhood, I seen them rise from rain. So like I wouldn't say that it's I wouldn't say that it's necessarily, a man made or anything like that, because I done seen it personally. Like I'll be riding by, I'm on the bridge, and you looking at the water like, God damn, that water high. Like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. If you think about down there by what's it called, Sandpiper, you take a 24 and you go over the bridge. I know you remember back in the day. Ooh, excuse me, Mister MB. You used to be able to see like the bottom of the ship.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yep.
And they wrote the Titanic on it.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah.
Uh
So
huh.
you know what I'm saying. After so much rainfall, guess what? Can't see
You
that
can't
shit
see
no
the
more.
shit, right? Oh, so it's so much. So you're saying the river done rose so much that you can't see that shit right now,
No, you cannot
but
see
you
it
know
no
it's
more.
still there. It ain't went nowhere.
Yeah,
It's been there our whole lives, right?
it's been, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's been there a whole lot.
Right. How about
So
that?
I mean, it's a disaster. It's a catastrophe all in itself. But I don't for 1 minute think that it's man made. Because if somebody really like let loose of the dam, it's gonna be way worse than what the hell we done seen so far. Way worse. Because dams are built for a reason to prevent that, in my opinion. So it's like if somebody did, intentionally open up one of the gates, however it's called or whatever, oh, we would know. We would definitely know.
Marshall, you marinating over there. What's up? What you got,
Nope, I'm
Marshall?
just listening. I'm just listening.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. We would definitely know. But like living in North Carolina, they always that, like me being raised by my grandparents. I always grew up watching the news every morning before I went to school. So that's something I do as an adult, and as a truck driver, I definitely watch the news and keep up with the news. But in my lifetime and my lifespan, they've always talked about you know um, the height of the river, the height of the water. You know what I'm saying? They've always emphasized on that. That's always been a part of their news broadcast. Letting the public know, how high it is, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that.
Mm.
This is
Out
true.
here,
This is true.
I can't really speak for other states, but I know out here they've always talked about, the Cape Fear River is that this, or the Neuse River, or Jordan Lake is this high. They've
Yeah,
always emphasized about that one.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I remember growing up hearing about that. My grandma said that when she was a young child, the Cape Fear River had rose and flooded downtown. Like like buildings was like 8 foot of water downtown when she was a young girl. My grandmama is 92.
Mm,
Uh, hmm And then again, in our lifetime, we seen
mm,
the Cape Fear River rise 64 feet and flood
mm-hmm.
our downtown. So, um, not for nothing. If I think certain things are act of God and certain things may be manipulated, but for sure, it seems to be in certain areas, history repeats itself. They
It
said in
does.
1860 something, it flooded and killed 2,000 people. Then again, it flooded again in 1977 in that same area. Now, we were just talking about the situation in Fayetteville with the Cape Fear River rising. I've witnessed it in my lifetime. My grandma witnessed it one time in her lifetime, so she done witnessed it twice. History
Mm-hmm.
repeating itself. Um, just like the river in Texas, it flooded 30 years ago and caused a lot of damage too, the similar way. So in certain geographical areas, you know, maybe we can start doing our analytics and using that AI to figure out when we can predict some of these catastrophes and try to prevent them before they happen.
Well, it's hard to kind of do that, bro, in my opinion, because you gotta think about it like this. Um, North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? When you learned in social studies that, you know what I'm saying, we have what, the coastal plains, the sand hills, and the mountains, right? Um, and if you look at all the beach towns or the outer banks, shall I say, most of those houses are built like what? They're built 10 to 15 feet off of the ground or above sea level,
Yes, they are.
specifically due to hurricane season, right? So once you start coming in, more so towards the middle of the state, none of them houses are built like that. But if you look at the geographical landscape of it, it's like we're in the dunes. We're in, little cubby holes and
The
pits.
depths, yeah, the depths, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you're in the
saying?
valleys.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know what I mean? So if the water rises, there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, we had a hurricane a few years back that it Fayetteville was flooded. Fayetteville, Spring Lake, Hope Mills, it was all flooded for about a good 2 weeks. It was
Yeah.
looking how Durham was looking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that was just from hurricane water. But when it, like you just said earlier, about how much rain we have been receiving, it's been raining damn near every day for the past 2 months. So if
Right.
you don't have nowhere, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have nowhere for that water to go, or if the rain, the gutters or whatever it's called, if that's all clogged up with pine straws and pine cones and sticks and whatever trash that we as humans throw up in there, where else
Hmm.
is the water gonna go?
Yeah. 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 You said it. You said it.
So
he,
so
he
it's
ain't
like
said nothing wrong.
so it's like do we start building the houses, all houses 10 feet above the ground?
In low waterline levels, I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And along riverbanks and along ponds. Yeah, I would think so. That would probably be the best mission for you. If your area is prone to flooding, I would advise you to build your house on some stilts. Yeah,
Yeah, basically.
I got a cousin who on this dirt road, he has
Mm,
this beach house, and on that beach house, he's the only house on the road that has a beach house. And what I mean is he got it built up off the ground like a beach home, like you would
yeah.
see at beaches. And he's the only house on the whole road that's like that. You know what I mean? And that when that Cape Fear River rose, everybody else's house was flooded but his.
But his, yeah.
So niggas say, so everybody think you're crazy until you know what I'm saying. A situation happened.
Honestly.
Everybody thought Noah was crazy until that flood came and he had that ark.
Yup.
But as lovely as the conversation is going, fellas, we are getting close to the end of our show.
Yes.
So before we get up out of here, I want everybody to go around, if you can, if you do have something, give the people something positive to close out with, gentlemen.
Shouts out to our viewers, all our viewers. That's what I gotta say.
Hello.
Shouts out to all our viewers. We are nothing without y'all. So thank you. We were going to start giving away some money. We're going to start doing some trivia questions. So we need people to start engaging and interacting. So if y'all want some of this sure money, tell your friends, tell their friends that we're going to Art for Change is going to start giving away some. Also, if you're all about discounts, you can go on our website. You can go on our Instagram page. There are 3 companies that we get commission if you use our promo code on their website. That is Old Glory, that is Molly Bees, and that is Patriot Water. And if you go on any one of our websites, if you go on our Instagram, if you go to the highlight section, you can look up Old Glory, you can look up Patriot Water, and you can look up Molly Bees Cookies. Any one of these websites, you click on those highlights, it's going to take you to the website. It's going to already have our promo code put into your shopping cart. So whenever you check out, Art for Change should be your promo code. You get 10 or 15% off on either website, on everything on those websites. And also everything that you buy over there helps Art for Change over here. So if you want to contribute and you want to find ways to contribute, if you like what we're doing over here, that's one way that you can help us out. What you got for him, Montana?
I'm gonna say what I always say, man. Life is a marathon, not a race. Move at your own pace, and always be you. But remember, it's not always about you.
I love it.
Honestly.
I love it. Man, I had a
Hello.
Again.
I had to say hello, and we closing out just like that, people. Hey, until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, to tell a friend, Art for Change go live on Mondays, on Thursdays, on Sundays. We may start doing some pre-recorded shows because your host and co-host are both taking 2 different jobs, and they're going to put us in a different time frame. So with that being said, stay tuned, hit that bell so you know, and you can catch us no matter when we drop content. Until next time, peace and love, and baby, and most importantly, if you are artists, continue to art for change. Peace.